Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Dante, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Dante's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give him while we are working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Dante's been fitted with his own personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. Dante is seated on Fred's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. The first command they're going to demonstrate is heeling, which is proper walking on a leash. And Fred and Dante take off doing that now. The command you want to use for this is Dante heel, and then you start walking and he'll fall right in line on your left-hand side. And we've also gone ahead and incorporated our automatic sit into this, so anytime Fred stops his feet, Dante will sit, as he's doing right there. That's important during the heeling exercise that Dante walks at your pace on your left-hand side. He shouldn't try to pull ahead or lag behind. If he does attempt to pull ahead or lag behind, say no, give a tug and let go correction, and repeat the command to heel. Now we'll demonstrate the stay command, which is a hand and voice command. Fred uses the open flat of his left palm an inch or so from Dante's muzzle and the one-word command to stay. Walks out to the end of the training leash. It's a great exercise to build up self-control and maturity in Dante. Start practicing this one at about a minute and work your way up in increments to about 3. And when Fred returns back to him, he's going to walk all the way around him, providing an added distraction as he goes behind him, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Dante remains seated throughout. Fred gives him a little praise, and they take off heeling again. We'll show you a little more of the heel sit and stay. There's that automatic sit. He gives him the stay again, back out to the end of the training leash. Now this time, instead of returning back to Dante, he'll demonstrate the come or recall command. You call him in using his name in a nice voice, and he'll come and sit in front of you. And then we have an exercise called the finish. Fred's going to heel him right around the back of him to get him right back to that left-hand side heel position, and he'll sit. He'll demonstrate it one more time. Have him in the sit, give him a stay, out to the end of the training leash. Call him in, and he comes, and they'll sit right in front. And then the finish, you're going to heel him right around the back of you. You can get him right back to your left-hand side heel position, and he'll sit. Nicely done. It's a good time to remind you want to practice all your commands about 15 to 20 minutes a day with Dante to keep them fresh in his mind. You can practice inside or outside your home and just incorporate the commands into your daily routine with Dante. Now we're going to show you our down commands. The first is down from a heel position. Fred will use the open flat of his left palm straight down to the ground and the one-word firm command to down. He then gives him a stay and walks out to the end of the training leash. It's another great exercise to build up that self-control and maturity in Dante. Start practicing this one at 3 minutes and work your way up to about 5. Now when Fred returns back to him, he'll walk all the way around him as he did on the sit stay and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Dante remains down throughout, and he takes off heeling again. We'll show you that down command one more time when they come back around. Now you see Dante's doing very well, but if for any reason he doesn't respond to one of your commands, the first word out of your mouth is always no, followed by a tug and let go correction, and then you repeat your command. It's important to follow through with all your commands. I'll show you that down one more time. He goes straight down to the ground with his hand, says down, gives him a stay, and walks out to the end of the training leash. Now this time he'll demonstrate that come or recall command right out of the down, and call him in. He'll sit right in front, and then the finish, he heels him right around the back of him to get him right back to that left-hand side heel position, and he sits. Nicely done. We'll give them a second to get lined up for our final command, which will be down from a distance. This is going to be the down from a distance. I'm going to have him in a sit, give him a stay, walk out to the end of the training leash. This is the only time you want to use your right hand to give the command, and Fred will drop him into a down from the end of the training leash. He'll then return back to him once again by walking all the way around and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Excellent job. Alright, we've demonstrated for you the obedience commands we've worked on with Dante here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Dante, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.